My name is Darius Ross, and I'm currently RA or resident assistant of SIM's second floor in Area 2. I mainly just maintain the safety and security of my floor, making sure everybody's good mentally and physically. I also have job requirement of running my desk shift for 4 hours every week. I also have to be on call every other week, which is basically I get the on call following your secondary or primary. I do rounds with my partner along, 3 sets of rounds within a 12-hour time frame. And within that, we were just making sure each building is safe and secure. No residents are doing alcohol or drugs of any kind. Making sure everybody's just chill. Honestly, as a poor college student, and when I saw when I saw the flyer about the RA position, I was like, sweet, I need a job. Then when I started looking into like a lot of more benefits, when it was like free room, free board and house, and I was like, hell yeah, college is hella expensive. I would really appreciate it. I like a lot of RAs that would gloss over that fact and try to give a lot of other reasons. In fact, I feel like that's the main reason a lot of people decide being RA. But as time went on, I was actually doing the job. I did it a lot more than just the benefits, but also kind of the social aspect with the other RAs and people like me. Well, first of all, I would personally say I'm not a role model of any kind. I make a lot of mistakes, but I do what works for me. But when it comes to the residents of the area, when they need help, I try to be there to help them. Like, for example, last semester or last year, more accurately, helped one of my residents get a job at one of the jobs I worked at. Didn't really work out for him because he wasn't really serious about it. So the next semester, he ended up not coming back. But besides that, especially within this semester, I have helped a few of the residents and my coworkers with a lot of their own stuff. For example, a couple of days ago on Halloween, I came back to the dorm, and when I was coming back in, one of my residents, they had to work on a resume for one of their class assignments. Because I've had a lot of jobs on campus, and I currently have 6 jobs myself, and been working on my resume a lot. I took him downstairs, sat with him in his study room, gave him some pointers, told him what he could work on within his resume. And I've helped to let him know what employers are also looking for within the resume and what to look out for, because in today's field, you not only got to worry about the actual physical employer, but you also got to worry about the system they use, because a lot of times they might not look at the resume themselves, but use a more tech-based system to like skim and scan over the resumes. RA is like one of the 6 jobs. I have 5 jobs outside of that. Besides being an RA, I also work at Tucker Theater, which is basically, it depends on the shift of what I'm doing there, but while I'm there, I'm usually helping out different performances like plays, musicals, and I also attend to high-profile guests, such as a couple months ago, we were doing a venue when Vice President Mike Pence came. Other than that, I'm also doing scoreboarding for soccer and athletics for a 3rd job. I'm a CLA, or College of Liberal Arts Emissary, student art model, and as I said, my other job, or main job, is being an RA. I would say working at Tucker Theater is probably like my most enjoyable job, because I get to see a lot of different performances the students on campus put on, a lot of different musicals, especially around the time when we start hosting stuff for the patrons of the arts that fund the different liberal arts. And I also get to see a lot of different performances when we host to outside companies. My specific professions I want to go into, I say being an RA, wouldn't help as much because things I wanted to go into, such as marketing, photography, what isn't really as much based in housing and the residential kind of stuff we are doing in as I do as an RA. So I wouldn't say that would help as much, but the people aspect, I would say that will help a lot. As me going from being an RA to like trying to go into the actual fields I want to go into. I feel like employers will also be looking at your quality of work as well, because you could say you're great with talking to people, you're great with people in general. You might be able to negotiate your way out of anything, but if your work in marketing or photography is like absolute trash, then you could argue that there's not really as much a point that there is to hiring you. However, if you can also back yourself up with, okay, I have skills in photography and in marketing, and I'm willing to learn a lot more, and you also have that people skill, I feel like it can help you. Well, in my downtime, I like to just work on a couple of my hobbies. For example, recently, since I started learning how to use Premiere Pro, one of my desires always been to like make my own anime music video. And basically what that is, you will take like a song audio, put that into Premiere Pro, and then you'll take like bits of different clips of a particular show. In this case, I've been using Doctor Who, and I've been trying to make an anime music video or a song video with Doctor Who matching up the different lyrics of Dag's A Lonely Dark Road. I will say my favorite incarnation of the Doctor in Doctor Who would probably either be Matt Smith or Peter Capaldi's interpretation. For Matt Smith, at that point, he was basically a 900 to 2,000 year old character, but in real life, the actor Matt Smith, he was the youngest actor to ever play the Doctor. So it was kind of that balance that kind of offered a lot more insight into the character. And then throughout his tenure as a Doctor, you got to see a lot of his acting and how he personally saw the Doctor, and it made the character so engaging. You got to see the Doctor's pain, you got to see his joys, you got to see all of that. But then we got to Peter Capaldi's interpretation. You started out with seeing the Doctor as a really cold person and kind of, I kind of say distant in a way. But as you get to go more and more, you start really seeing a grumpy old man and more of a guy that has been through so much stuff. He doesn't really want to share his pain as often, but when he has to teach you that there's more in life, it really can help you a lot.